Okay, welcome back, masters. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I wish you guys a happy new year. Hope you guys had a wonderful, 2018. And I wish you guys nothing but, success and prosperity in 2019. So this will be a quick update analysis on US oil. So we have the monthly time frame here, and let me just run over this quickly to see what we have here. Okay. Nice. So we had a downtrend here. Okay, wonderful. So let's see, we had a downtrend here. Okay, so we definitely had supply in this area because we had this trend broken, and we know that when we have a break of the trend, we have supply. So let me get our supply area here. Let me get our supply color. Okay, so what we have here is we have supply in this area that forced the break of this trend here, where structure was currently range bound in this area. As you can see, that price was not breaking above this area here, and then we had supply in this area that broke the trend here and forced price lower. So we have our downtrend here, and we can see that the trend line was respected up until this area here, where the downtrend was broken here. And we know that when we have a trend that is broken, we have demand in this area. So let's have our demand color so we can differentiate between the two zones. So now we have our supply zone and our demand zone plotted on the monthly chart, and we had our downtrend broken here, and then price started to go up. Did a structure retest there, structure retest here to go up here. So we can see that after we broke the downtrend and we had demand here, price initiated an uptrend. In this region here, we had a structure retest there, came back there. We had an uptrend here up until price broke that uptrend here. So we know that when a trend is broken, we have more supply. So let me draw this supply here. This would be the weekly supply, but since we are here, let's just plot it. So that would be a weekly supply there. So we have new weekly supply nested within the monthly supply area. We can remove this trend line until we get to the weekly. So now what will happen here? So now we have price in this region here, and if we look to the left, we can see that this was the same area that the bullish momentum in this region originated, when it did the structural retest of this area here, and price left and rallied up. So we are in this area, so we have to take that into consideration. Price could leave this area and do a structural retest of this bullish impulse here to continue up and break this high, or if price takes this out and continue down, then we can look for a structural retest of that to go lower into our demand zone here, and then we see how price would react to our demand zone if it breaks it or it respects our zone. So let's go to the weekly and see what we have. So see, we already have our weekly supply here, and this is supply because we have the trend, the uptrend that was broken, the weekly uptrend that was broken, initiating supply here, and then price dropped to here, so it's possible for price to do a structural retest of this to even continue up. So we have to see when this trend is broken to confirm that we have demand. So let me draw the trend so you guys can see. So that's what we have for the weekly. If price comes back up, respects the trend line, and continues to drop, then we know that, okay, this area has been taken out. But if price breaks this trend and continue up, then we know that we have demand on the weekly, fresh demand. So let's go to the daily, and we can see. So from the daily, we can see that we are still in a downtrend, So you would not want to take any counter trend trades, seeing that the day is in a downtrend and the week is also in a downtrend, so we definitely have to take that into consideration, that counter trending for this right now would not be, a great risk to reward, so to speak. So we have, let me just apply the trend so you guys can see, so that's what we have. That's what we have on US oil. The daily is in a downtrend, the weekly is in a downtrend, and the monthly is in a downtrend as well, with larger time frame supply in control, with new supply created within larger time frame supply on the monthly. So the monthly is in a downtrend, and the weekly is in a downtrend, and the daily is also in a downtrend. So let's take a look at the 4 hour and see what we have. Okay, so from the 4 hour we had a rally here, then price came back, tested this area, which was not a structural retest, came back here, the structural retest here, tested here. So this was a structural retest of this to break these highs, but did not break it by enough, came back down. So it's safe to say that this is consolidation. It's safe to say that this is consolidation due to this rally that we had on the 4 hours. So this is all liquidation, lower time frame liquidation here, which is a part of the a part of it respecting our trend, so that's what we have. on the 4-hour. Let me line this up properly so you guys can see. Oops, what am I doing, bro? Oh my gosh. You know, well, you guys get the picture. You guys get the picture. So that's US oil, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. So all the time frames are in alignment. The 4-hour in a downtrend, the day in a downtrend, the week in a downtrend, and the monthly is also in a downtrend. And we can respect this as being consolidation because the markets have just been opened. You know, it's New Year's Day, so we have consolidation currently, but we can look for potential shorts to come. So yes, do not want to make this video any longer. You know, I hope I covered everything. Hope I didn't miss anything. You know, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.